Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play the Dark Queen of Krynn on Champions difficulty. In the last episode, we saved, what's his name? Whatever. Dinor, Captain Dinor, there you go. And today we're gonna go to Celanost, and we are going to take the eggs from the Sawagins, because they stole the eggs from the dragons. So that's why the dragons are attacking this place. So, without further ado, and hopefully nobody will attack me, we'll see about that. We have to go down this way, and Celanost is this thing, because, oh, Marauders of the Deep. Well, oh great. Can we cast an Ice Stormer? Nice and easy. 23 damage. This guy is not a dragon. This is an Eye of the Deep. I'm afraid of what this thing can do. Honestly, don't do anything. You can yell. I mean, at this point I don't know what's it for, but I think I can easily get them. Oh yeah. The damage is not that great, but it changes, as you can see. What it means is that the area of effect is much bigger, and there's not much else I can cast here. Unless I want to cast well, I can cast Thinking Cloud, to be honest. Let's try to cast Thinking Cloud, see what happens. Well, we got one. That must count for something. Okay. Now we can keep piling on this guy, and eventually we'll be able to win. Eventually. Done. This guy doesn't seem to be able to cast. So it doesn't seem like this guy is actually good for anything. Well, I'm glad we managed to win a fight without enlarge. That's one thing. Okay, this is the entrance to Celanost something. So how about we cast Alariel? Why don't you go magic cast enlarge on Castinalia? Because I'm pretty sure we might actually get in trouble there. So let's make sure we are prepared properly. We do have some resists. They're not the best, but we're gonna try our best regardless. So Alariel, you get your cold resistance. Jurail, you get your cold resistance. Sunblade, you get your cold resistance. Fire, well, pretty much useless. Resist cold on Castinalia. There you go. And probably I won't resist cold on Caragon, for whatever reason. Let's also encamp a save on C. Let's get moving. Okay. Now, unlike Champions of Krynn, this is gonna be like Dead Queen of Krynn, Dead Knights of Krynn. So I played it only once, so I'm not particularly expert with what's in this section or for any other section in the game. I do remember vaguely there are some key things that really piss me off, like the Enchanted Draconians, but other than that, I have not much experience with these two games. TDKK and DKK. TDQK. Whatever, you get the point, guys. Let's go in here, storeroom with nothing. Oh, snakes alert you to danger. Thank you, snake. Oh shit, what is this? Okay, this is an Eye of the Deep. What about here? Okay, I think we have giant squids, so we can eat afterwards, and lots of dudes. I'm gonna go ahead and, you know, cast a stinking doo-doo right over here. Yeah, you never know. I guess you guys can start beating on this one. Yeah, you go over there. Now, it would be nice if I could get all of these guys to cuff. Well, okay. Well, not good. So let's just keep moving, I guess. There you go. You guys can deal with this one. Roland is unaffected because this guy can poison. That's why I'm focus firing this guy. Yeah, please do that. Alright. Get this guy. And get... What the fuck are you doing? Lario, what the hell is your problem? Constrict Castinalia. Well, that's something, I would say. Well, just do stuff, I suppose. I suppose. Let's get this guy down and let's move to the next one. Cannot do much here. Castinalia from behind. I have no idea how you're... Because you're constricting me. So that counts as a... Okay. Got it. We also got the enemy, but that's another subject. Okay. Maybe we can do some casting. Maybe we can cast some serious wounds on Castinalia. Just to be sure. Man, seriously. This heals. Alright. We're good to go. Let's keep moving. How about storeroom? Yeah, that's fantastic. So... Keep moving. The ruined city of Celanost. Okay. Let's figure out where the eggs are. Okay, let's encamp save on C. No exit move. Clothed by dragons, let's go through it. I have no clue, but I'm gonna keep moving. Yeah, I doubt there's anything here, but we just have to check. Probably this way? No. Then let's move this way. A storeroom. Because why not? I guess they are this way. I'm gonna go straight. What's happening? A snake strikes from among the animals. No! Animals! Oh shit, what is that? Well, I would like to cast a lightning bolt, which I do not possess. I guess hold monsters could work. That's a possibility. These guys are monsters indeed. So target this guy, target this guy, target this guy, and target this guy. Hopefully it will work. Or possibly not. Are these guys not monsters? What are they? Animals? Now I need to know. Well, we could probably get 3 of these dudes. Jurail unaffected, luckily, but he cannot cast. Because the game is smart in this regard. And hit me on purpose. Even though I have probably -9 armor class. The game just goes, nah bro. Nah, your armor class is worthless. Let me critical hit you for whatever reason. SSI games, right? We cannot do much delay. See, they hit you, so why would you bother with armor class? Oh, there you go. They actually missed. Can't go there, just end the turn. Like, at this point, I would like to get this guy without too much effort. So that means... No. Let's go this... I don't have much choice here. Well, let's start casting a stinking doo-doo. We can cast it here or here. There you go. Choke from the nausea. These guys are not moving though. They're quite stationary. Well, that... Why the game does this to me? Why? I don't understand why the game does this to me. Like, is there like a reason this game does this to me? But luckily I managed to save it. Giant anemone is partially healed. Let's see to it that you are not partially healed. Okay, let's start. Ooh, that's something. Did you squirt ink? Well, I'm glad you guys are partially healed, but... Oh, acid. So... Okay. What a fancy monster. But of course we get squirted by acid for maximum damage. But of course. Well, to be honest, I'm playing on maximum difficulty, so I shouldn't probably complain about this. Regardless, we just won. 7.5k experience. Sunblade, can you cast anything? Cast it on Jurail, please. Good. Cast some Cure Light Wounds. We need to be 1 hit point. Seriously, one hit point. Stop it. Stop. Okay. Jesus. And your shitty ass dice rolls. Okay. Let's move. Now we have to go this way, I suppose, and then this way, and probably this way. Nope, 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 not quite. Nothing here. We can go this way. We cannot go that way. So go this way, I suppose. We probably want to rest. Yes. Fix. Rest. Suddenly interrupted because yay! A school of squid pursue a snake and... Oh! But of course, silly me. Silly me. Of course, big monsters come after me when I rest. When I rest. Not before, not after. When I rest. Oh well, I suppose that's the way it goes. Can we cast anything here? Why would they cast anything? Okay, we're gonna cast another stinking cloud because I'm nasty. Yes, you save. You didn't save, you saved. Well, that's quite convenient for you. There you go, so you can stand still for a moment. I think we should probably move up here and beat this guy. Okay. Now, it would probably be smart. Yes, there you go. There you go. Choke into it. Oh, stinking doo-doo, you lovely, lovely spell. Yeah, it doesn't seem like range attacks do anything, but we can yell and do absolutely nothing. So, you are no enlarge, so you're gonna stand still. You can damage this guy. So now, what do I expect here? Well, these guys did recover, so that's a shame. I'm gonna guard. Oh, these guys are... Oh, they're not coming into the... I see how it is. So I guess we just have to, you know, be bold. Cast a Cone of Cold. I just want to cast it, like, here. Let's see how it works. Yeah, it works like shit. Okay. Well, pew, pew, pew. There you go, -8 armor class, my ass. Guard. Guard. There's not much I can do. These guys are not gonna get into the stinking clouds. They're smart. I can tell you that. We could potentially do a Lightning Bolt, which should be an AoE spell. So let's use it and see how it works. Yeah, this works like that. Nice. This is actually nice. This is very nice. Delay. Yes, keep hitting me with 500 armor class. How much taco do you guys have? You have 9 taco, guys. 8 attacks per round. Oh! Immune to decapitation may be held or charmed. Reaction? Giant squid? Question mark. Okay, so taco 9 with 8 attacks per round. Yeah. Let's just say that. I mean, no, but still. It's a lot of attacks per round, but see, he only hit me once, even though he had 8 attacks, which means the other 7 did not connect. See? So I guess it's probably something... Where are you going? Dude, you attacked me. You do realize that. Why are you now running away? Yeah, that's very bad. Okay, well, you guys... Yeah, you go. Bye. There you go. Oh, we got some experience, I guess. Let me encamp, fix, and rest. Hopefully this time around we'll be able to rest. Underwater. Yes. Crazy, but it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. We need to find the proper way to the Celanost thing. And find the eggs. That's very important. Very, very, very important. Magic cast enlarge. We're going to enlarge on Castinalia. We're going to cast enlarge on Lariel. We're going to cast enlarge on Dryel. We're going to cast enlarge on Sunblade. And we're also going to save. Because I'm not a coward. But I'm going to save anyway. Okay, let's go this way. Yikes. Empty room. Oh, more snakes. Carnivorous creatures of the deep. What? With all the fishes, you would think. Like, guys, why don't you just piss off and go bother someone else? Can you yell underwater? Apparently not. So we have to do another big fight here. Which, you know what? At some point you have to ask yourself, do I really, really want to deal with you guys? Now it's true, I cannot use my amazing fireball, but I can use my amazing lightning bolt here. There you go, start taking some damage. If you don't mind. Partially healed, that's an understatement of the century, but we got Ice Storm, bro. What are you doing? Okay, that's much better. So it works like a fireball here, but if we do... Yeah, we have to do this, honestly. We're gonna miss one squid, but whatever. Wonk, 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 wonk. Minimum damage, yay! Proud of you guys. Okay, there you go. And there you go, more acid damage. I guess. Do I want to cast more shit here? Probably. I gotta disintegrate though. But the problem is we don't have enough AoEs for these guys. I'm sorry to say, but guys, we don't have enough AoEs. The damage here is minimal. Look at that. 5, 5, 5, 5. Where did all the damage go? Who knows? Partially healed. That's nasty. We can use the Ice Storm yet again. And we can probably kill one of these dudes. Yes, always less damage. By all means. Keep doing less and less damage. You know what, bruh? There you go. We're gonna just guard. I don't think I can do much here. Could be using some spells. For instance, okay, can they be charmed? It is possible. Let's see. So yes, maybe held or charmed. They are animals. Animals. So it's not a monster. It's an animal. So the ranger here could use some nice, could do some nice things. Except, you know, do we have a mass charm not memorized? We have one last ice storm which we could use. Okay. Now you, on the other hand, you don't have anything interesting here. Man, these fights, they really take a toll on you. Look at that. One of these encounters and you're basically begging to be healed. I also... yeah, I just screwed myself with this stinking cloud. But let's leave some room for Karagon to come here and deal damage. Well, luckily we don't have to deal too much damage, as these guys are basically... you're flinging panic. That is not the way panic works. You see, you have to run in the opposite direction of the enemy. This is not total war. Come on. Seriously. Jesus. 10 hours to just take down some squids. Alright, Castinalia, why don't you just go magic, cast some heal. Castinalia, some heal on Roland. Didn't even fully heal. What a giga chad. Okay, so let's keep moving forward. This room has an upshaft in its center. A silvery surface ripples across it. Air. Climb the wall to the air chamber above? Yes. You climb out of the well into a marble floor. Water sloshes in a well here. Dive in? No. Something is wrong. You cannot breathe. Command the Krylocon to speak? Yes. Lysan's voice emerges, intoning powerful words. Okay, so I'm pretty sure we can rest here. Nope, never mind. Fighting monsters. Well, well, I'm glad these guys decided to just attack me. But you know what? I got a cone of cold and I'm not afraid to use it. I want to use it right here. It could be better, it could be worse. Not sure about the... I'm not sure about the efficacy of this thing or whatever it's called. I would say a fireball is not a good idea. I would say possibly Ice Storm is a good idea. Just to deal with these guys. You know? Yeah, I think it's... yeah. 12, 12, 12, 12, 12. Okay. Probably need to start casting some large, which we do not possess right now. But I have a cone of cold with your name on it, bro. So just keep dealing damage, I suppose. Yeah, just drop it here. Should be fine. There you go. It's a nice spell, to be honest. Guy's dead. Now we can all attack these fools. If only I had more longswords. Well, the one is always behind the corner. Even for someone as cool as me, the one is always behind the corner. So, let's just, you know... well, let's encamp, fix, and rest. Oh my god, we can actually rest here. What an amazing discovery. Well, I guess this is where the eggs are being taken. Kept. Whatever, you get the point. Magic cast enlarge on Castinalia. Cast enlarge on Alariel. Cast enlarge on literally everybody. Why? Because I decided that. And I decided that we have to move forward. Okay? Even in this big hall, the air is stuffy and smells of burnt flesh. Far ahead you see the gleam of firelight, as if a door stood ajar. It disappears. Oh no! A door! Ambush! Doors are thrown open and fire beings attack. Oh no! Well, I guess we'll just beat them down into oblivion. You immolate. Do not immolate yourself, please. That's not cool. Also, what can I do here? I do not see a particular way of... Please do not immolate. Oh my god, this guy. Kill this one. Well, at least he doesn't have a fire shield, that's for sure. Guard this area, Songblade. If you please. And guard this area too. You guys go ahead and beat these guys into submission. There you go. Songblade, why did you miss? Okay, let's begin by beating these guys. Because that's what we do. Well, you cannot beat the other guys, but whatever. You just deal with your own dude over there, while we take care of these fools. I'm speaking to Roland, by the way. There you go, we're gonna come here and help you. There you go. And that puts the end on you, or whatever that just meant. Fine, just kill him. Songblade, you have enlarge. How do you miss, actually? I'd like to know. Does armor class only works for the enemy? Who knows? Take. What can we take? Jewelry. Wow! How about we go and cast? Castinalia, can you cast some Cure Serious Wounds on Songblade? Again. Again, 3 hit points. Wow, the heals in this setting of Dungeons and Dragons is just great. What is this? A room. A room behind another room. That's genius. Well, let's go this way. Ahead, a cozy fireside scene has been disrupted. Chairs are knocked over, gems and papers litter a magnificent wood table. To the south, a door slams. Let's go south! This opulent bedroom is empty. The one across the hall is not. An evil mage has summoned monsters to oppose you. Oh, good gods. Okay, I'm a little bit confused. But I'm gonna go and cast a nice delayed blast fireball. It won't do anything to these guys over here, but it will do something to the mage. Which conveniently only took 13 damage, but whatever. Who am I to judge, right? Oof. Now, it is interesting to know that, you know, I cannot reach the mage. So we'll be stuck. Tiny, 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 tiny. And you obviously miss because the mage is super pre-buffed. But that doesn't mean shit here, because we've got another delayed blast fireball, and this is the only time we can use it, so let's make good use of it. No, the mage decided that, you know what? Screw you. We don't like damage. We don't take damage. Wait, you aborted your delayed blast fireball. What's going on here? Oh, guys, I'm not gonna lie, but what did I just do? Well, we hit for 0. That is interesting. No, not. New place, please. Well, hi. Lost an image. No problem. How are you gonna lose these guys? I need to use Roland to actually hit this guy. He begins casting. Ow! Now, we need to find a way to deal with this guy. He has no more images, which means we can definitely use our composite bow and just shoot this loser in the face. There you go. That also means I need to use a heal on Roland, but, you know. There you go, continue battle, no. Do you possess anything here? Items? No, just dumb stuff. Roland the view and lay your hands on yourself. That's a very weird thing to say, but you know what? Let's go here. There was a mage. That's about it. Cool story, bro. You're intercepted by the servants of an evil mage. Oh. Oh look, he won initiative. And this is exactly what I meant when I said, if you win initiative, you win. If you lose initiative, you lose. So do I have time? No, I don't have time. It's 31 minutes and it's about time for me to go. So you know what, guys? We're gonna continue in the next episode because clearly 31 minutes is not enough to redo these fights. Find the eggs and go back to Mr. Sister, the sea elf. So what we're gonna do, maybe we're gonna end the episode here on this amazing scene of all my folks dead because, well, the Dark Mage won initiative and he casted Delayed Blast Fireball, which is delayed, but he also cast instantly for some reason. It's weird like that. You would think that delayed means that it's delayed, but it's not really delayed. At least it doesn't feel like that. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. I'll be seeing you in the next episode. Take care. Bye-bye.